I'm Mariefiebach of feedyourfamilytonight.com, and today we are making my make-ahead pizza dough. I love this pizza dough because I can make this 1 or 2 days in advance and then just have a quick and easy pizza night where the dough is already made and ready to go. When you are doing pizza dough, time is your friend because it allows more gluten to develop. It gets a richer flavor in the pizza dough, and it's what gives it that pizzeria taste. This dough is so simple. It starts with 3 cups of all-purpose flour, and I really recommend using all-purpose here because it's going to give the best texture in your final product. Then I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of coarse sea salt and 1/4 teaspoon of instant or rapid rise yeast. You can get this in the little packets at the grocery store. I prefer the instant kind, and you're just going to mix these ingredients together, and then we're going to add 1.5 cups of water, just regular room temperature water. And you're just going to gently stir this together. I actually usually like to do this in a bigger bowl. I'll show you the bowl I like to use in a minute because you want to make sure that there's room for this dough to rise. And the flour is going to start absorbing some of that liquid, and you're going to just get in there and get all of the flour absorbed by the water. Once this is totally mixed, you are just going to leave it. It's going to look shaggy like this. It's not going to look like a pizza dough. You're going to cover it with a lid or some plastic wrap and let it sit at room temperature for at least 24 hours, but up to 48 hours. And what it looks like when you have done that is this. You end up with this beautiful dough. It's got lots of bubbles in it. And with that dough, you can form it into 3 12-inch pizzas, kind of like this one, by forming it into 3 balls. And then you're going to just take those balls and gently stretch them until they reach a 12-inch pizza. Or you can make a sheet pan pizza. Now, if you're making a sheet pan pizza, what you want to do is you want to get 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and you want to rub it all the way around your sheet pan, getting to the edges. And this is going to kind of give a nice crisp crust. Then you're going to gently add your pizza dough. You can see here, it's not very firm. It's kind of liquidy almost. And you're just gonna gently spread this to the edges. Now, this dough likes to spring back. Can you see how I did that? I pulled it to the edges and it likes to spring back. The trick to getting this dough to the edges of your pan is to do this, let it rest for 5 minutes, and then pull it a little more and let it rest for 5 minutes. After about 3 or 4 times of doing that, you should be able to get this almost all the way to the edges of your pan. Then you put your pizza sauce on. I have a no-cook pizza sauce on my website, which is delicious. Put your pizza sauce on, put any toppings that you like, and bake it in your oven at 450 or 500 degrees to get it really brown and crisp and delicious. Full recipe is at feedyourfamilytonight.com. And if you have any questions, join me in the Feed Your Family Tonight Facebook group or follow me on Instagram. I'm at Feed Your Family Tonight.